Have you ever wondered if you're on the right track with your business? Maybe you're just starting out and you're wondering, well, who do I really want to work with? And what exactly do I want to help them do? Good questions, by the way. Or you're a few years in and you haven't quite been able to bring it all together so that it really makes sense. Or worst of all, you're at a place now where you know you want to make a change, but the endless slog is making you want to burn everything down and you have no idea what to do next. So I want to share the biggest cause of these issues. And of course, happily, I have a solution for you so that you're heading in the right direction to keep you fired up and happy, but also so that you create that powerful and persuasive center to your business. So before you spend any more time or money or energy, let's make sure that you are doing this. If we haven't met before, I'm Wendy White. Welcome to The Compass. I'm a messaging strategist for extraordinary entrepreneurs, and I work with coaches and consultants who are ready to become thought leaders. Every Wednesday, I am sharing my top tips and strategies to help you master that unique brand message that you must have if you want to rise above the noise and pull away from that pack of cookie cutter entrepreneurs. Today, we're talking about how to find your niche, know your direction, and feel endlessly excited about your business. So let's get to it. So here's the thing. One of the biggest ways that coaches and consultants really doom themselves to stuckness and stagnation is basing their businesses on all of the wrong things. There are way too many experts who are advising people that the way to start your business is find a market in need and figure out what problem that they have that you can address. This is a terrible idea because I know you. You started your business because you have something to say, a message that you need to share, and it's important. You're purpose driven. If your business doesn't fulfill that purpose, well, there's really no point, is there? And starting a business the way they tell you to, it's exactly backwards. Following that terrible advice leads to all kinds of awfulness, including bringing people to a dead, screeching halt in their business when they discover that the business they have been frantically building for years is not the business that they want. And they want to tear it all down and start over. And that is really heart-wrenching because it just feels like a huge waste of time and money and energy and life. Now, maybe you're not at that point yet, in that place of wanting to burn your business to the ground, and that is fantastic. But you are confused and doubting yourself and unsure of the direction you want to take. You're in that place of questioning everything. Who really is my ideal client? And what really is the problem that I want to be helping them with? And if you're like most coaches and consultants, you're looking for answers to these questions in the wrong places. Sorry, but it's true because I see this all of the time, particularly in groups. People are out there crowdsourcing what their business should be. Now, I don't even believe that I should be telling you what your business should be. I certainly don't think that you should be relying on a bunch of random people on the internet, okay? This happened the other day in a networking group that I'm in. There is a super talented consultant and she was sharing about her business. This is a business born out of her own experience, her own story, her own purpose. But there she is asking other people who don't really even know her all that well, who her ideal client should be and what problems she should be helping them solve. And I know she's going to end up all turned around and going in the wrong direction. And this is just going to lead to frustration and stagnation. So I don't want that for you. So what do you do instead? Well, instead of starting off with what the market wants to buy or what your business BFF likes or what your guru or your mastermind recommend, you need to start with you, specifically with your mission. I'm talking about your why, your purpose, what you're here on the planet to do. That mission, it's at the heart of your work. It's why you want to work the way you do with these people on these issues. It's the reason that you feel so compelled to solve this exact problem for these specific people. and it's the key to developing your business. Once you clarify your mission, everything falls into place. That question of your niche, rather than being a struggle, it becomes easy and obvious. Nice change, am I right? You're going to have a guiding star for your work that's really going to keep you on track and make sure that the business that you get is the business that you really want. It's going to give you that powerful, persuasive center to your business so that your audience understands what you do and why they should care. You're going to be able to hit the ground running, feeling confident and endlessly excited because the business is based on something true. It's based on something that will last. It's based on you and your purpose. You got to do this. You've got to start with your mission, because if you don't start with your mission, your business is based on nothing at all, and it will reward you commensurately. So this is why the key to a business that's going to keep you endlessly excited is to first clarify your mission. Now, I'm a little obsessed with this topic because really nobody else is teaching this, and that's a problem. You need to do this no matter where you are in your business, whether you were just starting out or a bunch of years in. If you're feeling lost and rudderless, this is why. Your business is missing your mission. This is where I start with all of my clients in Extraordinary Impact, and it's so cool to see. Some of them are reconnecting to these deep truths about themselves that have been there since childhood, and others are finally connecting, to what they're here on the planet to do after being held back for ages. So you're probably wondering now, sounds good. How do I go about clarifying my mission? So here are some questions to get you started. My suggestion is take some time this week and really think about your business and ask these of yourself. Why do you do what you do? What is your soapbox? What will you not shut up about? What have you overcome that you are driven to help others with? And what is the change that you want to see in the world? So this is really what I wanted to share with you today. If you want to find your niche, if you want to know your direction, and you want to feel endlessly excited about your business, the solution is to clarify your mission. This is going to center your business. It's going to give you that North Star to follow that's going to keep you on track. And it's going to give you that business that you actually want, the one that fulfills your purpose. Sounds pretty good, right? So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you'd like to know more, click on the link below and become part of my world. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Now go be extraordinary.